There's a young person I worked with, and when we first met, he was in a very rough situation. He was sleeping in an abandoned building, actually connected to a job training program, and then it was like a rocket from there. I mean, he's been working the same job in the Loop for about 5 years. He's looking at a promotion. He really responded well to these positive environments.
Carl Wiley is in our Frontline Focused Training Institute Workforce Professionals Credential Cohort. My name's Caitlin McGovern. I'm a program manager at Chicago Jobs Council, and what we do is provide professional development trainings, resources, and learning experiences to frontline staff from our member organizations. We are ultimately an anti-poverty organization. Families in Chicago are living in poverty, and the social service agencies serving them need our support. At Chicago Jobs Council, I think that's exactly what we do. We provide training for people that support families living in poverty.
My name is Clelia Ferro, and I'm the site director of the Southwest Suburban American Job Center.
Robert Guzman, I'm the Career Pathways Navigator for the Chicago Citywide Literacy Coalition.
Carl Wiley, and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer for the Light Collective.
So we serve the underserved, basically, the low incomes, the dislocated workers, at-risk youth.
We serve here young people experiencing poverty and homelessness.
I represent almost 2,500 adult education students.
What they're doing is really important, critical work.
The scale is pretty massive.
The frontline staff at these organizations don't have a lot of support or resources to do their jobs effectively. We see ourselves as sort of the safety net or the support system or the backbone for those frontline staff.
The Chicago Jobs Council is at every important table, pushing the right policies and asking the right questions and delivering the right services.
And they provide different type of workshops and trainings on a monthly basis to keep us all current about politics, about laws, about policy, about lobbying.
Become like an extension of
our training model is very experiential, very interactive. So we do simulated role plays of like client and coach conversations, as well as simulated exercises between like an employer and a job developer.
But the fun thing, I think, of being in the class is that you get to meet other individuals that are like, do the same work that you do.
People are laughing and building really strong relationships.
We have fun because we are able not only to learn, get serious, but at the same time make fun of one another.
It's become sort of this running joke in the classroom. Robert started campaigning to be valedictorian of the cohort.
Vote for Robert, 2019.
Yeah, no, there's no valedictorian.
There's a lot of camaraderie, laughter, and fun, and that's just really critical when you're doing hard work to have those peers.
We love addressing the issues that we're having at our organizations and collaborating.
Having one central place where you can meet with folks and you can crunch ideas and ask the right questions and build a network, I think has been pretty huge.
I think it was the second class. I came back to my office and I realized that I needed to change our assessment forms to be maybe more inclusive and get more information from our participants so we'll know what their barriers are.
When you're in the middle of crisis, whether it's extreme poverty or homelessness, you are in pure survival mode most of the time. You then are not able to think about what you're able to contribute. What's your future? What are your goals? What we're learning through the cohort is how to best deliver services to harder to serve folks.
This young man, I caught him doing drugs in the GED classroom because he was there by himself. And he didn't think that we had cameras. And he said, well, if you're gonna kick me out of the class, just do it. And I said, why would I kick you out? You've been kicked out of everything. You know, let's make a deal that while you're in class, before class, you won't do anything. Once you get out of class, do whatever you want. But while you're in here, we'll make a deal to respect the space. 8 months, he finished his GED. He went on to finding a job and he came back a year later just to say thank you. He had a girlfriend too, and it was good to see that he was working full time. And so that is very rewarding.
I call them battery charging moments of like when you think about the positive things that have happened.
If you teach them and if you tell them that there is hope and there are opportunities, they might take one of those opportunities and do something different for themselves.
The cohort members are doing such amazing work towards economic justice and income equality. Everyone deserves to eat and live indoors and have the resources they need to not just meet their basic needs, but even more than that, feel safe and comfortable and happy.